We're no longer going to come here every few months and say, oh, isn't that awful? We don't approve of that. And then go home and we never see anybody anymore. We have got to come together and do something. We got to find out how to organize. And did you ever think, every single day when I get out of bed and I read the newspaper and I think of one more hotel that is being built here and not a single housing development for poor and middle people, poor people, nothing is being built for us, nothing. And they hope that they are going to be able to put all of this money together and keep it for themselves in a beautiful Buffalo, where it's, who knows where all of the rest of us have gone to live. And they are building hotels for all of these wonderful people who are going to come here. This isn't going to help any of us. So today, every day you hear something they're doing. Today we're laying off 68 teachers. Like we don't need any more teachers here. We need teachers here. And so every single day this happens, and where are we? We don't like it. We stay home. We get pissed off. But we don't do anything. But we can't do anything unless we plan it, unless we come together and say, what are we going to do the next time some kid gets beat on the east side within an inch of his death? What are we going to do? We're just going to read about it in the newspaper, or do we have a plan? We need a plan about what we're going to do. And it is the responsibility of white people to come out and start organizing, because we have the privilege in this society. We don't understand our privilege, but we have a hell of a lot of privilege. And we have got to come out and work with our sisters and brothers who are not white and ask them, how can we help? What can we do? But we've got to put ourselves on the front line and do this. So organization, understanding where this oppression has come from and where is it going. And if you look at the military, the militarization of police and so forth, you can see where it's going. And the rich are way ahead of us in knowing that. They are way ahead of us. They know that there's only so much we're going to put up with, and then we really are going to be in the streets. And they've got to practice what they are going to do. But that has never stopped people who have been oppressed, and are always, they can find ways to fight about that. So I hope that we do, whether you're in a union, make your union fight for this, whether you're in a school and you're working, wherever it is, we've got to go there and say we've got to do something about the number one problem in this country, which is racism. It is what keeps us apart. It is what oppresses people the most. And we have to do that. Woo!